Hello everyone, I am your host Warrior Angel and welcome back to part 5 of the Knights and St. John Let's Play for Empire Total War Darthmod. Now in the last episode we managed to capture Rome with a pretty decent victory in fact, and we started making attempts to change some of the buildings over, namely to build up a school over here in Bologna, if I pronounce the name right. It should be ready in about 3 turns. Well, it should be ready in 3 turns, I should say. And then, thankfully, I can actually get started on research to make my armies and my basic faction a bit better. We have some issues though. We are still trying to sort out the resistance and foreign occupation that's currently happening in central Italy. At the moment, I've accepted the region from tax and has barely got the workers under control. Alright, they're currently on 0. So that is quite unfortunate. I was hoping that they would be able to quickly hurry up. It's just a case of trying to sort out how long it's going to take this foreign occupation to jump down, because at the moment that's a massive thing, and I really don't want my army staying at Rome just trying to keep the population under control. I've got other things I want to do with them. Back in Malta, we're still having the same problems with the British. They have a habit of trying to come blockade my port and then just unblock it a second later. Thankfully though, thanks to my 1 unit of militia that I currently got stationed at the port, they can't actually land, so Malta for the moment seems to be pretty safe. So I'm not going to complain that in the slightest. But the thing is, I do need to start sorting out some more money, because I don't know what my situation is. In fact, let me just pop on this quickly. I got 1,524 coming in per turn. Still got trade with... who are we trading with? The Maratha Confederacy and the Ottomans, so that's something. But the thing is that I need to start getting more money in. I need to start building up a bit more armies. I need to decide where to attack. It seems they've got some interesting developments over here. We've got, for example, the United Provinces have actually come down and taken Naples at some point. We also got Savoy is still over here along with Genoa, and Venice has been disappeared thanks to the Ottomans. I will have to go to war against the Ottomans in the future, but the problem is, as you can see on the map, they have such a huge area of territory that it is going to be basically me trying to peck at them at this point. Well, they'll just be able to send in a huge amount of armies to deal with me. I need more support than what I've got, so I need to deal with them. My first likely targets though, I would like to maybe go after the United Provinces and try and capture Naples, just simply because then that'll give me the whole of Italy pretty much to play with. But if I can go up north and deal with Savoy or Genoa, then I can actually give me a nice little set of regions here as well. So let's just have a quick look at the situation with Genoa. Let's see, they're actually allies of Spain and Savoy. Let me check out Savoy. They're actually allies with Austria, Württemberg, Westphalia, the Iroquois Confederacy, and Genoa. Oh, that's fun. Crap. Okay, and I can't go after the Venice because of the Ottomans. In fact, what are the United Provinces currently friends with? I know they're a major power, so it's going to be unfortunate. They're actually allies with Austria, Hanover, Great Britain, the Cherokee Nations, and Westphalia. And thankfully they're not at war with me at the moment. What's their armies look like at the moment? They've got Vok infantry. Those are always fun to go up against. They're pretty accurate. And although raised in India, these people they must have taken these troops from India to come over here and attack Naples. That's interesting. I feel comfortable that I could actually take them out with my army, but I want to try and build them up a bit first. So yeah, no major rush. I need to start getting some more money. Where did I put my... there's my fleet. It seems that my computer's starting to lag up a bit. It's annoying piece of shit. Alright. Would it be worth... I gotta try and attack this. I think... yeah, that's only the one general. Or admiral, I suppose is the technical term. If I can capture that, I might be able to get my troops to get back into that port near Tripoli. Oh, crap. That's damn... ugh. This game seems to be happening. Stuff like this seems to happen more and more on my computer. I swear to God. It can handle it one day, and the next minute, even though I've got nothing else going apart from Fraps and this game, My computer is really going a bit slow. I'm going to have to see about wiping it properly this time. Don't worry, I'll make sure I keep a save game so I'm not going to lose them. But I do need to try and sort this out a bit because it seems to be just generally happening with my computer. Right. Okay, I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Hopefully I haven't lost the ship.
La nostra nazione domina I mari!
Oh, damn it, I should have gone after it myself. Oh well. Okay, we can just get down to the port. That's them safe for the while anyway. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I'll tell you what guys, bear with me just a minute. I'm going to have a go and try and sort this out. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, we're back now. Sorry about that. For you guys it only takes a second, but for me, it's a hassle coming off, making sure I haven't got anything going that shouldn't be going or anything like that. So I don't know, this is probably the game playing up. I mean, it is a slightly bit demanding for my computer, I guess, when you try and take into account I've got Darthmod going, the extra large units and that. But it should be working fine. I don't know what's causing the trouble. Oh well. Okay, anyway, what is the situation? I can't really do anything here because I have to wait for the workers to sort themselves out. Is there anything I can try and switch over maybe and get something better instead? Yep, we've still got lag problems. Bastards. Okay, that's going to be done in 3 turns anyway. Yeah, I think that's everything we can actually do for the now, so... yeah, let's just go ahead and end the turn. And see how long this takes. There you go. Like I said, they have a habit of blockading and then unblockading. Doesn't bother me, I still get my money in, but it's just annoying when I see it do it. Okay. But anyway, I don't know what it's been such a long bloody week for me. Then, I do have to apologise by the way for not bringing out the last episode of the Tale of Two Cities. It should have came out last Friday. But this teaching course has really been coming on quite hard now, coming up to Christmas. I've had to prepare a lesson for today, well tomorrow I should say, but it had to be prepared for today. I've had to, you know, as well as all the background research into it in this. So, yeah, I've been busy, so unfortunately I wasn't able to bring it out. But it should be quieting down a little bit this week, I can actually do it. Although I'm going to have to try and make some changes to how I do my videos in the future, because I'm going to have the issue though of being on placement, but I'm going to be dealing with that sometime next week, so we'll see how I'll think about it and go from there. But we do have a couple of things I can bring up, I think. For example, the Age of Charlemagne for Total War Attila, if you haven't checked that out yet. I'm looking forward to it myself, but the thing I'm more interested about, funny enough, is actually the LC, the patch that's coming through. At the moment, that's going to be released the same day. For 2 main reasons. One is down to the new faction that they've got coming in. Oh, what's this? Oh, a gentleman. Oh, okay. That's handy. I'm going to get him to come up and start stealing shit. But in fact, is he? Agents. Here he is. Steady hand. +1 to dueling. And he's pretty... reasonable, gentle person type. Okay, let's. I'm going to send him up to the United Provinces. Thanks to doing my Let's Play, I do know that they've got schools quite near the area. Seminary, iron shops. Oh, college actually. Let's send them over here. Let's have a look, see what they can steal. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, they've got the 3 new factions coming out. The White Huns. Something I've been seeing people saying quite a bit about on the Attila forums that they wanted to see, and they're now coming in, which everyone's no doubt very happy about. Hey, I'm for one pretty chuffed that they finally introduced it. It hopefully will give the people who are playing the vanilla versions of the Assassinates a bit more of a challenge. But the one thing I'm interested to see what's going to happen is actually with the Allans. If anyone isn't familiar with the patch, what's going to do is that if actually we overhauled the Alani faction, which is something they needed to be done, because at the moment they weren't really that good. My problem is though, is that since I'm doing a Let's Play, using very particular mods that were designed to try and overcome that particular problem of dealing, you know, having the Alanis being make them a bit more unique. I'm going to have to see what the mod's going to actually do to be done to them. So if I'm lucky, I might actually get the best of both worlds. I might get all the new faction, units and that, as well as the modded ones I've got. I'll just have to see what happens, but it might mean that next week's episode of... Oh no, actually, no. This week's episode will be coming out, because Charlemagne's coming now. But I don't know if next week's one's going to be coming out before I go away back home for Christmas, because of, well, depends how quickly people upload the mods and changes. So I hope people do for the mods I'm using, otherwise my Tale of Two Cities might be coming to an end. We'll have to see what happens whether or not they're actually adaptable. Anyway, what am I trying to do? I've got these guys here. I need to take them up to the port, my navy up to my own port, because I need to replenish some of their numbers. So let's bring you up here. In your pop. And let me see, navy. Who can I replenish anyone at the moment? No, I can't. Okay, that can happen next time. What's the situation with Rome so far? We're about to use another level of foreign occupation. That's nice to see, I guess. Okay, let's just end the turn once more. Always the issue with these small factions when you play as them. I love playing as them, don't get me wrong. It's just annoying when you, there's all the stuff that you want to buy and you don't have enough money to buy it. But what I'm planning to do with that 5th rate that I'm building up now at Rome is to actually try and send that one and another ship to one of the trade centers, or the trading coasts. So hopefully that will allow me to get more money coming in. And eventually I might try and build up a small enough army that might be able to survive going over to America and trying to capture some of their regions. I have to decide though where to go to war with. Spain. Spain would be a good choice of going to war against in terms of making sure that I can get... I think because they've got a lot of mines over there, according to the Wifeman UK. I've never gone that far up north in South America, so I'm not sure what they've got, but I know there's a lot of mines there, so that would be a very useful thing to be able to try to go after. And Genoa, what are you up to? Bargain stun? Okay, place has been blockaded, that's fine. How's the school building? One more turn I can actually start researching. Woohoo! Okay, navy, I need... let's spend my money on that. I can't get you going. Okay, my army's going to take a long time to replenish the way I'm spending my money, but hopefully we'll get some more pretty soon. That's okay, that's okay. It's again just going to be very quick turns, I'm afraid. I don't actually... Oh, hang on. Let's just check diplomacy one more time. It's always pretty useful because I do want to try and get some proper allies, but unfortunately no one wants to be allied with me. It's so annoying. Can't ally with a protector with someone else. Oh, because you are, some reason you're a protector of the Dargenstein. Who knew, eh? I'm actually at war with these at the moment. Where are they? Chechnya, Darkenstein, they're one little province all the way over here. Who's actually at war with quite a few people. Okay, let me see. Savoy, the French are coming after you. I think I saw, yeah, they got a French army just there. I don't think they're going to be able to last too long. Genoa's got his big, huge army garrison outside their capital. And Bastalia is actually available right now to attack. Possibilities. Who are these? Oh, that's Spain. Right. Okay, let's just continue ending the turn. One more turn, I might be able to try and get some new technologies with my gentleman. Stop blockading my ports. Please. Oh, what's the other thing I needed to bring up about something? Brought about Charlemagne. Brought up about the possible, maybe depending on how the mods go. There was something else I wanted to talk about, or just bring up briefly. Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah, that was it. Thing. Everyone who, if you're a fan of narrative Let's Plays, like I am, and if you've been following any of my narrative Let's Plays, so Hearthguard or Wise Coffin and that, there's another narrative Let's Play, or two in fact, I would suggest you check out. I believe, I'm terrible with damn names. One person's Overkill Total War. He's got quite a few subscribers. He's doing some very good Let's Plays, focusing on Total War, as you can guess from the name. But he's just started a Shogun 2 narrative Let's Play for the Otomo clan, which is my favourite clan out of all of them, being called the Lord's Shogunate. He's only got the first episode out, but it does look very good. So I recommend checking it out if you enjoy narrative Let's Plays of Total War. And if you enjoyed Crusader Kings 2... Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, another gentleman. Oh, this is handy. Okay, never mind the lag. What about are you good at? +1 to research, even better. Let's move you to the school, and you can stick around and help out. I'm gonna actually get empiricalisms once more, so I can at least try and start building up, so I can get to the next level of college, and then I can start doing some stuff. Maybe I got access to a barracks and stuff, so I should hopefully be able to get some military syllabus. I would love to get fire by rank, which is going to take a little while, I think. Where is that anyway? Light doctrines, reorganized, platoon. Oh, what? Can I not get fire by rank? Oh, fire by rank. Phew, I can. But I need access to a drill school, which is why I need to get a military syllabus, which I need to get these researchers. Okay, all to bear in mind. What was I saying anyway? Yes, if you enjoy Crusader Kings 2, I believe, and you want to see a narrative Let's Play regarding that, there, if you check out Rexosaurus, I believe how his name is, and he's currently got a Crusader Kings 1 known as the, what's it called, the Red Emperor. It's on its 6th episode at the moment, and the thing is, I've not been a fan of the Crusader Kings. I just really couldn't get into the game, and it's just my own personal opinion, okay? So don't judge me. But I have given it a go. I've played it on the free weekends that it occasionally gets when you play it on the Steam. But just unfortunately, I couldn't really get into the game. I can see a lot of positives about it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not something that fits my own playstyle. But I did check it out, and I've really started to get absorbed watching him play it. So I recommend checking him out if you have any trouble finding him. If you go on Officially Devin, he's got a playlist with featured narrative Let's Plays, of which two of my two are featured on. Just to brag, but Officially Devin, of course, is a great narrative Let's Player. Person, the founder of it really, for Total War. But if you go on to the featured narrative Let's Plays, you'll find both of them there. So if you're interested, feel free to check them out and just tell them I said hi, or tell them I pointed them your way. It's just something I'd like to think. I haven't really said anything about Crusader Kings 2 just because I'm still trying to get wrap my head around it. But yeah, if you happen to enjoy Overkill Total War, tell them I said hi, or that you came over from there. Anyway, I'm getting distracted now. I need to talk. I need to focus on this game. What's going on? Okay, French are actually captured and destroyed Savoy, so that's gone. I would like to go after Genoa, but the problem is Genoa's actually got a lot of allies, which is really annoying. In fact, oh no, hang on. They're only allied with Spain. Huh. Let me check something. I'm not going to be able to get an alliance with them, but what happens if I declare war on Genoa? They do have obviously that big, huge fleet army there outside Genoa. But I could maybe go after them. I'll do it in a little bit, I think. I want to be a little bit more confident in my armies than at first. Okay, you're gonna come up here and steal some research. Seminary. Yeah, you can do that next turn. Okay, at Orleans. And I also want to come down after the Barbary States and go after them, because they would be pretty good. But I haven't got access to a church, and I really do need to build one up first. That's why I want to try and go after someone like Bastilia or Genoa, so I can actually get access to them. The Ottomans are still over there at the moment. Austria has currently got all these regions here. Württemberg, yeah, I'd have to go through up there to try and take them. And let me see. Vineyards. Town. I could declare war on the United Provinces, but they've got a lot of allies which I don't particularly want to go to war against. Things, including Austria. That's just too much hassle at the moment. So it's just a case of trying to do what I can, I guess. I don't want to knock down my school, but I might have to go to war against Genoa next, just so I can actually try and expand a bit and start getting some more land. Let me just double see. I need to continue replenishing these a bit. And I do want to get some cannons now that I got access to them. In fact, what are the differences? The Sakurs, old-fashioned style of light cannon and deploy one in a fixed position. Unaffordable. I know it's unaffordable. That actually seems slightly more accurate than that, but what's the difference? It's firepower of 38 and range of 700. That's 21. Oh, okay. I wonder if we can get those simply because of the Knights of St. John being considered like an old faction. I'm not sure. Stop going after me, Britain. It's annoying when you blockade my town for one turn and then just want to disappear off again. But if they're attacking the town and my port, at least they can't actually do anything against my navy that I'm trying to sneak off. Maybe I do need to consider going up against, going over to America with a small army. I also need to start taxing Rome, but then like I said, there's a huge problem at the moment with the resistance to public order. Sorry, to foreign occupation. That is going to cause problems if I actually try and tax them at the moment. Oh, decisions. Yes, I know, it's been blockaded. Workers are on strike in Italy. Now, why is this? They're not taxing the region, so even if they did... I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to do this. They're going to... Seems like I'm having problems with them anyway. I'm going to have revolts against them. So, there's nothing really I can do to stop that. So, I might as well just take advantage, and if I can get some extra money and sort them out, then that's even better. Okay, how much money do I need for this? 938. You can get that, and then I should just leave these and these, and then get replenished, ready for next time. You can finally come down and attack the school. Still with some research. See if there's anything good I can get. 27% chance of getting plug bayonets. I'll try and take that. Who have they got already? They've got quite a few people, in fact. I'll tell you what, let's see what other research they've got. They've already got social contract and theocracy, and don't need measurement tools, but they do have cannons to shot and improved grenades. I'll tell you what, I'll try and take the plug bayonets. You never know, we've got 27% chance. Oh no, that's the Barbary States attacking Genoa. Okay, one more to enter. Now I can start deciding what I'm going to do next.
Ammainare le vele.
Return. What's that? Morocco's been taken. That's interesting. I've been filming Wise Coffin's Malik of the Wind, so it's actually gone the complete opposite way with him. He's managed to capture pretty much all of Spain. Ottomans? Why? Apparently the Ottomans do take a long time to load up, probably because of the size of their empire. I remember, what was it? Lionheart on his More Africa Confederacy Let's Play was actually cutting out the Ottoman segments just because it was taking so long for him. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you want me to do that? At the moment, they're not too bad. They actually get through pretty quickly. But if it does start getting worse, let me know, and I'll just start cutting them out. So, or maybe just cut out the whole end-turn sequence, so you just get the between bits. And maybe just leave it there if there's anything big and important. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I've been sleeping well, damn course. So, yeah. Just have to get through tomorrow, and then I can look forward to my lion. And then going out there later this weekend. Woohoo! Yeah, no. Don't come towards my ships. Oh wow, we've actually managed to steal it. Excellent news. Tell you what, let's continue trying to steal some shit. Unfortunately, I can't have a look at any of the other people. Steal technologies. Let me see. Canister shot, that will allow me to get 12 pounders, which would be pretty useful. I'm going after. What about 22, 24? Empiricalism, I think that's what I'm researching now, isn't it? And that's not really going to help me out much because I don't really have much access to farms at the moment. Measuring tools, I don't have really any industrial buildings. Although 8% bonus to town wealth from all buildings, it sounds pretty good. Although canister shot will give me the cannons, and this will give me grenades, and allow me to recruit what? Grenadiers defense. Hey, well, I'm actually going to try and steal their canister shot. Do it let me? Workers' riots, where the school has been damaged. Oh, you damaged my school. Technology stolen. Blade block painted. Military technologies. Okay, how's my research getting on anyway? Can't actually. I still got one more turn before I can actually finish it, it seems. Okay, let's double check my money situation. The Marafas are still going okay. Alright, I think I will actually see about trying to declare war maybe on Genoa. How's my army looking? It should be pretty built up now. It's pretty much. He's still waiting on you. I'll tell you what, you can actually start making your way back up to the city. I once these are replenished, I'm actually going to declare them then on Genoa. And although I would like to get cannons as well, that would really help. So 2 cannons maybe, yeah, it's going to cost me 532. I'll get those next turn, in fact. I should have enough money coming in, yes I do. Okay, let me see. I'll just end the turn then. The ships are heading off now. They've now blockaded my port once more. Yeah, I don't think I want to go after Spain anytime in the near future. But like I said, it's just difficult trying to judge about where should I go in terms of my next target. Genoa is looking more and more likely. I could go after United Provinces and get Naples. That could be a thing, because I'm already at war with Britain anyway. I'm not too worried about the Iroquois turning up. I say that, and then in 3 turns, a giant Indian fleet turns up from Native American, I should say, fleet. It turns up to try and attack me at Malta, and it's just sitting there outside with the British. I'll have to think about this. Come on, Sweden. Ugh. I do apologise for yawning, by the way. Like I said, I'm just really tired. Wait, I honestly don't know what they can expect. I mean, for any budding teachers or, current teachers, I know how you feel when you're trying to come up with lessons, and I've got to do multiple ones for starting next month now. The joy. No wonder my friends who have graduated as teachers have told me I shouldn't go into it. But no, at the end of the day, it's something I want to do, so that's why I'm pushing myself to do this. It's just when I feel they're doing excessive work sometimes, I feel they're just throwing in work for shits and giggles sometimes, but that's just me. Sweden, why are you taking so long? You haven't got that much you can do, surely. Well, they're saying now you apparently got a reasonably aware empire. In fact, looking at the screen, it seems that the things have really been developing in interesting ways in terms of the factions in this game. Still got France and Spain, yeah. But in the north, you've got this huge area for Sweden. You've got this huge area for Russia. This huge area for the Ottomans. And just in the middle of Europe, you've got all these little small factions. Just running around fighting one another. I wonder what's going to come up next now when it comes to Central Italy. Like I said, I'd rather just have the money coming in now, so I don't care if they actually rebel. And if I have to deal with a rebel army, hopefully I can kill that off, and it'll actually sort out public order a little bit better. I'll find intellectual advance. Okay, but we finished imperialism. Blockaded ports. We've got a rebellion to deal with now. Where Italian states. Oh, we can handle them. +1. That's good. He failed. Fleets arrived. Let's have a look and see what we can get. Tell you what. Can I just stick you here? Oh. Britain has come after here. I'll tell you what, let's go after the British ship, fleet. They got a 5th rate. I've got 2. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm actually going to try and fight this out. I'll do it to the end of the turn then, and then I'll bring the episode to an end. But I'll try and capture an extra ship. Hopefully, we can do some damage against it. It's 2-to-1, same standard of ships, so it should be pretty alright. We'll just see how it goes. Plus, we haven't had a battle this turn, and I know that's something I need to work on with regards to my Total War series. I got Warhammer on the bloody brain now after watching the videos. But I do know I need to build up my, do more battles. Well, like I've always said, I don't really like the idea of doing battles for the sake of it. Like, I see some YouTubers, and no, I'm not going to name names, because at the end of the day, this is just my personal opinion. Alright, and other people have got their own opinions about it. But to me, I feel like if you shouldn't be fighting battles just for the sheer fact that you need to have a battle. You should fight battles where things might not go your way, which is why when you see my Let's Plays, how I do skip a lot of battles, like I auto-resolve them if I feel I can win easily. I'll only fight them out if I feel it's tough. But yeah, that's just how I like to do it. Anyway, let's try to... Do I try and attack them, or do I go for the men? I'll just try and attack them. If I can sink them, that's okay. If not, then that's okay. You can continue going this way. You can build up your ships, because I want you to try and go a little bit faster. Alright, you can head up this way. It's annoying that we're going against the wind, so far the British ship has actually got the main advantage. Okay, if you can all go a little bit quicker, that would be greatly appreciated. Alright. What we'll try and do, we'll try and use this one, which is so far taken a couple of hits, but nothing too serious, to try and distract the... what's it called? The Arcates. We've got the Day and the Discovery. Interesting. Okay, but if we can get up here, we can actually outflank the enemy, just because we'll be at its front and back rather than on the sides. Come on. You can get up there. You just need to get up there. Okay, let's try turning this around a bit. You can just come up here. Okay, in fact, no. Let's turn this way, go into the wind, and you can swoop down here. You can turn your flank to it, so you actually have a bit of an advantage now. That's it, they've now got their weak side against me, and I've got my strong side, so that should hopefully help me out a bit. You need to get down here as fast as you can, put some extra sails on, and just charge in. You need to spin around a bit so you can keep the enemy side against you. Alright, 135, 133. It's okay, don't retreat, men. We can do this. I say, continue to spin it around. Keep your strong side against their weak side. There we go, we're now winning this. Wow, we're doing some damage to them now. Okay. Are you gonna shoot them? Don't attack my ship. It's okay, man. We can do this. Oh, they surrendered. Yes! That went pretty well, I thought. And there we go, close victory. That's okay, that's okay. We lost a couple of men, but nothing too bad, and we did manage to pick up a ship in return. Wars are always fought for old men by young boys. Very true. Oh, we didn't actually capture the ship. Bastards.
Ufficiale sul ponte.
Oh well, I just have to nick your trade port instead. Rebellion to deal with. War declared between Spain and Portugal. Okie doke. Let's deal with these rebels now in the area. Let's take my whole army up to attack them. Okay, let me see what they got. They got light infantry, which is really accurate. Regiment of foot. And provincial militia against my army. Okay, I'm going to leave this actually to the next episode. So, I would say the bounce bar is relatively my favour. I feel pretty confident about winning, but I'm going to fight this out in the next one. So, hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave any comments if you enjoyed it or want to share any advice. And feel free to subscribe as well if you particularly like the episode and you want to be kept up to date with new episodes as I release them. I've got a Twitter account as well. If you just want to keep up to date with episodes, I'll be posting on there or tweeting when episodes have been uploaded or if I'm unable to do them. And like I said, feel free to check out Overkill Total War as well as the Rexosaurus and their narrative Let's Plays. You will find them on that playlist I said about on Officially Devin's channel. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.